Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something really exciting because I've been obsessed with the Euphoria show. So I thought, why not put a little look together? And it's very like euphoric and editorial. So I don't really do a lot of that on my channel. So I thought that it'd be a good opportunity to get some content out now that I am like totally in this Euphoria binge. If you haven't watched it already, I totally recommend you watching it. So I'm fresh-faced starting this intro. I usually wait till the end to do the intro, but I'm like, fuck it. Let's just get right into it, roll the ball, and let's do this Euphoria look. I'm so excited. I don't know exactly what look I'm going to do yet. If you go to the Instagram page, Euphoria, I think it's Euphoria Looks, yeah. So if you go onto the Instagram profile called Euphoria Looks, I'm pretty sure someone is just running this, but they captured all of the makeup looks from the show. And then also I was looking at Donni Davy, yeah. Donni.Davy, and she is actually the makeup artist for the show. So you can see there that all of her looks are there. So we're gonna kind of scroll through and find which one I want to do today. Oh yeah, by the way, my phone case is actually from Join Euphoria. So I totally thought that I'd mention this in this tutorial, considering it's called Join Euphoria. And look how gorgeous this case is. And if you open it up, whew, it's on there. It is on there. So in the inside, it actually says Euphoria, and then on the outside, it's obviously this marble. And I actually got my nails done from the inspiration of this case and obviously from the inspiration of the Euphoria show. But yeah, I just got this in the mail. They sent me one and they're really nice to send me one. All they said was just mention it in a video, so obviously I'm going to because it's fucking dope. And it goes with the whole vibe that I'm doing. So I feel like we should do something blue considering I'm wearing green and my nails are like turquoisey and then my phone case is blue. So let's try to find a look. Okay, so I think I finally figured out which look I'm gonna do, and it's actually of Maddie. So it's this one here. I will put up a better quality picture in a second, but for a close-up of the eye, that is the look there. So it's a nice like soft blue to a soft pink, and then there's rhinestones all the way in her crease, and it doesn't look like she did much to her brows. And then she has some thick liner and lashes, and then like a purple smudge liner underneath. So I'm really excited to do this. By the way, if you're wondering what this is, it's not a pimple. Even if it was, who cares? But just so you know, I was frying french fries and I got a little too close and it burned my face. So if you're frying stuff, beware of the frying oil. It'll attack you. Wow, I feel like I was really close and personal for that portion. I think that we should start on the skin. So I have a fresh face. Let's moisturize. So we are going to start off with some skin drink. If you know me, you know I love this shit, and we are going to slather this on. Now, I literally was just breaking out like crazy in the last, it's a little too much. I was breaking out like crazy in the last couple weeks, and I figured it out. It was because of the Fenty Hydrating Foundation. It looks so beautiful on my skin, but I swear to God, I'm allergic to something, or it's the fragrance, or I don't know. So I've actually been trying out a new foundation, and that's what I'm going to be using today, which I'll mention in just one sec. Oh my God, it's getting in my hair. Okay, the only clip I can find is this pearly one, which I honestly hate. Everyone's wearing these things, so I thought that I would jump on the bandwagon and purchase one, but they are just not my vibe. I am not girly enough for this shit, so we're just going to use it there to hold my bangs back. Once again, if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with this under eye cream. It's the only thing I've been using for the last 3 years, and it's the Life Will See plus Coral Grass Vibrancy Under Eye Cream from MAC. And the foundation we're going to be using today is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation, and it's up to 24-hour wear, and I've already tried this a couple times, and let me tell you, this stuff is amazing. It is a little bit more on the matte side, but it gives you like a nice glow in the areas you need it, and then it keeps your skin just looking like smooth and soft, and it's very, very blendable. It's kind of liquidy, which I really, really appreciate in foundation. So we are going to apply this. If you want to use the Urban Decay primer with this, you totally can, but I'm just going to use it alone. We're going to start on this side here, and we're going to go right over the spot here. Okay, and I know the coloring looks weird, but in real life, it's a perfect match. And then I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. And you can see it's like, it looks like skin. And it covered it right up. Obviously it's like elevated because it's a burn, but for the most part, it's all gone. Okay, and foundation is on. And I like this foundation because it's basically like skin, but it gives you the fullest coverage, so it just evens out all your imperfections. But up close, it looks so filtered. Let's move on to concealer. Okay, so I actually got the Stay Naked concealer as well, but it is so light for me, unfortunately. I definitely won't be able to use this in the summer, probably the winter. So what I'm going to do is use the concealer that I normally do, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, because I know the color works for me, and then I'm just going to highlight my face a little bit with that. I don't actually usually do like a super bright under eye, so it's not really my thing anymore. Especially when you have dark circles, I feel like it just like emphasizes it way more. So I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer. I like to just go above my lip here too because I have some darkness. Okay, now I'm just going to take the pointy side of my Beauty Blender, and I don't know why, but I always do like the other areas of my face first and then do my eyes. Like I feel like it kind of like sits there a little bit and gets more coverage. I don't know, it might just be in my head, but I'm just gonna go right over my eyes with this formula because we're not doing the brows. Say we're not doing the brows, but we're definitely gonna put stuff in the brows to make it look like I ain't got nothing in the brows. I don't know why this is making me look so light, but I promise in real life it's the right color. You guys should totally like leave comments below and tell me who your favorite character was from the show, because everyone I've talked to has a different favorite. Leave comments down below. But yeah, I would love to know everyone's like favorites. If you guys even want to comment and chat, you guys can. We're gonna add a little bit of the Stay Naked formula because I just want a little bit of brightness. Even though I look very bright in this camera, I promise you in real life I'm all one color. So I'm going right under the eyes here. I don't like to put it like right under my eye because I have dark circles, so if I go too bright, I swear it makes it look worse in gray. So I like to just kind of bring this part of my cheek out since I don't really have like the biggest cheekbones. I feel like that's what kind of like gives the illusion of raising it. Now I have been using this Becca powder, and it's the Hydra Mist powder, and it literally makes your face feel like it's wet. But I stopped using it when I stopped using the Fenty because I felt like one of the two was breaking me out, so I'm kind of scared to use it. So we're gonna go back to the Bella Pierre powder that I've been like non-stop using, which I need to buy more. It's totally empty. This is just like a little sample size, but this is the Banana Setting Powder by Bella Pierre, and I have been actually baking with it, which is so weird because I stopped baking for so long, but this one just doesn't dry my under eyes out, and it actually works really well for baking. So I just take my Beauty Blender and I go right under the eyes with it. And I like to go down like the sides of my nose, especially because like Donni Davy's makeup in the Euphoria show is very, very like minimal on the face and then like a lot on the eyes, which I can appreciate because I love doing that. I kind of totally over contouring like to the extreme. I hate it, so I usually just like bronze now. So I'm just going to dust that away. I don't like to bake for too long. I have really dry skin, so when I bake for too long, I just feel like my skin is getting drier and drier by the second. And then I'm just going to take this right above my lip here and on my smile lines, a little bit on the nose and a little bit on the forehead here. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going to set it with, I normally use the Studio Fix powder by MAC in C6, depending on how dark I am. But I kind of switched everything over when I was breaking out. So the Laura Mercier powder has been my holy grail, and it's been beautiful on top of the Urban Decay powder or foundation. So we're gonna go in with that with a big fluffy brush, and my skin looks so soft and so smooth, but like matte but not drying. So I'll show you guys, I'll bring you in close in a sec so you guys can see. So we're gonna bronze, and the bronzer I've been using lately is the MAC Canyon Dreamin' bronzer, and good luck trying to find it. It's literally discontinued everywhere, but I cannot stop using it. And it's the Next to Nothing powder, which actually got discontinued, or else I would say just go get a dark color than Next to Nothing powder, but yeah, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This is a good bronzer, so if you have a good bronzer, use that. If not, then don't use bronzer. And then I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth on my nose here. It's not contouring, I'm just adding color to the nose. I have some dry skin on my nose here, so powder's kind of like picking up to it, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Is that baking? Too much baking. Just going up and down the sides of my nose. So I don't know if you can tell there, but it doesn't look like she even has a lot of bronzer on, a lot of blush on. It's more just focusing the color on the eyes. But I can't go without blush. I need blush. So we're actually going to add some Like Me, Love Me mineralized blush from MAC. It's a very, very light blush because it's mineral base, so it's very like soft, so you kind of have to go crazy with it to really see the color, which is good for this look, of course. I do like to put some blush on my nose, especially like summertime. You just want to look like you're kind of burnt when you're not. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that it's good for my base right now. I will add highlighter in a bit, but it doesn't look like they have too much highlighter on, so which is kind of sad, but okay, so now that the face is all complete, I think we're gonna move on to the eyes. But first, we're just gonna put some product in my brows. So I'm gonna take the clear brow gel from MAC, and I'm gonna go like kind of backwards with them so that they get nice and fluffy. And honestly, this is what I've been doing pretty much like every day anyway. I don't really do too much to my brows anymore. I hate like bold brows. I don't know, I used to love bold brows, but now it's not my thing. And then I'm going to take the Shape and Shade Brow Tint by MAC in the color Stud, and it has like an actual little pen on the other side, and the other side has like a powder, but I don't ever use that side. I've got my mirror here. And I'm just gonna kind of fill any gaps. It's usually just like right here under the arch is where my hair kind of gets thinner. And this pen is getting a little low, so I'm going to put some of the eyeshadow base on my lid. I already have concealer on, but this is the 24-Hour MAC eyeshadow base, and it's just clear. So for this eye look, we're going to be using the Sipping Pretty palette by Kylie Jenner, and this is the only product I have from her, and I love it. So we're going to go in with On the List, RSVP, and Party Animal. So it's these three shades here. On the lid, there's more of like a bluish lavender color, so I think I'm going to have to go into one of my older shadows called Blue Orbit, and this is an extra dimension eyeshadow, so I'm sorry if you can't find it because it's gone, it's discontinued. So find something similar, it'll work. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And by the way, MAC still has extra dimension eyeshadows, just not this color, I don't believe. So okay, now I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and go in with that purple shade called RSVP, and this is gonna blend that color out. This is going right in my crease. Now obviously Maddie, she has like really, really huge eyelids, and I don't. So we're just gonna make this work. Now I'm just going to take some of that pink, and it's going to kind of intensify the look a little bit. And then I'm going to take that blue shadow, Blue Orbit, and get a whole bunch again on the brush, spray with some Fix Plus, and pack it just right on the lash line, but a little higher because we're going to be doing some eyeliner, so you want it to kind of like pop through. So now we're going to go in with Pore Decisions, and just taking a tiny little brush, And this is gonna go on our lower lash here. And it looks like it kind of just stops halfway. I'm seriously dreading doing this eyeliner. I haven't done eyeliner myself in like too long, and every time I do, I just take forever. Okay, so you can see that it's pretty similar. So now we're just gonna do the liner. Okay, so I'm gonna take the brush stroke by MAC because I know how to use it and it's good. And then it seems like it's actually quite thick on the lid. I can literally wing a liner on someone else in like 2 seconds so confidently, and then I do it on myself and it's a disaster every time. So I got these little gems from Michael's, I believe, and they already have like the adhesive on them, and I've been using them all week and they're wonderful. So what I'm going to do is take tweezers to apply them, and the first one is like right by the eyeliner. So let's do that first. Make sure they're even. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, so it goes pretty high up too, so let's... So the one side is done. Obviously I haven't done the lashes yet or anything, but I'm gonna just quickly do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I love how this looks. It's very like carnival, like rave style, so, and it's definitely making my eyelids look huge, which I can totally live for. So let's do the mascara. We're gonna pop some lashes on here. Can't really talk about what lashes I'm wearing yet, but I'll definitely mention them very soon. Hint, hint. Okay, so while my lashes are drying, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, and I've been loving the Inglot like loose powder for highlight like all over the face. This one is the 118. It's the eye pigment, and it's very like literally just glitter, but it doesn't look like glittery unless the light hits it. So when you're looking straight at it, you can't even see it. It's like a highlight. I love it. And then I'm going to take a little paddle brush and apply it to my cheekbones here. Been loving applying highlight with like a paddle brush. I feel like it just kind of like pushes it into the skin. So you can see like when you look straight, you can't even see it, but then it's there in the light. Now I'm gonna pop on the lashes. Okay, so my eyes are done. Let's see what's on her lips here. Pinky color on her lips, but her liner is really overlined and it's a lot darker than the actual color of her lips. So I'm gonna start off with a little bit of a lip conditioner. This is a sleeping mask by Laneige or Laneige, however you say it. It already has like a pink tint to it, so, and since she has a glossy finish, it's just gonna kind of add to that effect already. Let's take the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in OG Lolita. Okay, and then in the center, I'm going to add a tiny bit of this Patent Polish Lip Pencil by MAC, and it's really me. It's like a nice light pink nude, and I'm not trying to like blend the edges of the liner. And then I'm going to go with the liner one more time just to define it. I was going to like do something with my hair, but I ain't got no energy for that. So I think I'm done. Let's just spray my face here. So this is what it turned out to look like. I'm obsessed with it. Anything Donni Davy does, I'm pretty much like mind blown. This like is just so cool. I'm definitely gonna do this more often. I think they're a little uneven, but you can't tell. Lashes totally made the look come together, and once again, can't really speak on the lashes yet, but stay tuned. But yeah, this is what the look looks like. I love Maddie. She's fucking gorgeous, so she probably looks way better than I do in this look, but it's the best I can do with this face. So. Okay guys, so that is it for this look. I really hope that the lighting didn't change too much in this video. And it was actually pretty simple, this makeup, and it looks super glam, but like still pretty and like fairy-like, and you could definitely go to a party with this or a festival. I would say definitely a festival. But if not, I mean, walk around the streets. Why not? I probably am going to. So that is it for this Euphoria look. This is inspired by the makeup artist from the Euphoria show, and her Instagram handle is at Donni.Davy, and I'll have it here for you guys if you guys want to check out all of the other work from her. And if you haven't already, please go watch the Euphoria show. It's amazing. You'll love it, I promise. Comment down below who your favorite character of Euphoria is, and if you guys want me to do any other characters from the TV show, I totally will, because I'm that obsessed. So that is it for me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Have a beautiful day.